Hi, this is Nash from Transmedic Transmissions. Today we've got a 2014 Chevy Impala 6T70. It had a pressure switch circuit code. So on these model GMs, on the front wheel drive 6-speeds as well as the rear wheel drive 6-speeds, the 6T70s and the 6L80s, they actually have a TEHCM on the valve body on top. That's the valve body, and we took the TEHCM off. It's a transmission electronic hydraulic control module. And in addition to that pressure switch code, we had some shift concerns. So the master Neil over here said, let's pull the TEHCM and see what we can do for the guy. Neil, what do we got?
So you can actually see the diaphragms on this are actually completely blown out badly, where it does not make the contact on the pressure part of the switch. Okay, each one of them's blown out. This one's actually blown out so bad that this piece actually came out of the pocket. So it's actually a pretty simple procedure. All you need to do is get a good flat blade screwdriver like this. It works best for me. And you just come in like this. You pick this rubber piece out, throw it away. The next thing is you want to get the diaphragm on. Just work it to the side. Come underneath the film. I like to grab it with my thumb, pull it straight out like that, throw it away. Go down through the same procedure, pull the rubber piece out. Now you gotta be careful, you make sure that you get all this out, okay? Keep working it around till it curls over, there again.
You don't wanna leave any bits in there, I guess.
Gotta be nice and clean, bring that out. This is the one that's missing the dampener. I have another dampener. This sits down in this pocket. It pushes the fluid pressure against that and makes the contact like that. See that? Fluid pressure comes on, contact. Open, closed. Okay? So
that's the switch that wasn't working and triggered the code, probably. One of them, but that's when it,
right.
That's how it knows.
There again, just work your way down through the rest of them here. Working these out. Pop it out. Real simple. So again, come over. Sometimes they get a little tight in there. You got to just keep working them out. Make sure you get all the material out. Seems like the end ones are a little tighter, probably because where they're riveted, the closer rivets to the end of the frame. So again, just pull this out. Okay? Pop it out like that. Now, this is a really great tool. Probably seen it. I've seen it on other videos. Best tool made. Before I had this tool, I had to do this all by myself. I had to curl them in, tuck them in. This thing works great. Just stick it like that. I like to lube these things. You can use a little bit of lube or whatever, a little bit of saliva. Put it in there. Maybe not the best thing to put in your mouth, but I like to bring it all the way down like that. Work it in. Tap it down a little bit like this. Then you're going to bring the plunger piece like this. You're going to push this inside. Invert it in like that. Okay? Carefully kind of work it around. Get it pushed down in the pocket.
That's just a tool that's going to help place it perfectly in there.
Yeah. So then you just take it like this. You're going to set it in the pocket while holding this center piece down like that. You're going to pull up on the outside. Boom. Puts it right in. Wait, I already screwed up. We're going to have to redo. I messed up. I got ahead of myself.
I can just cut that out.
This is my first video. So we got to put the films in place before we put the rubber piece in, of course. So take the film. I like to cup it like that and bring it down, and then take the end of my fingernail and work it right into place. Okay? There again, here's the flat one. I cup it like this. Tuck it in underneath that edge, and then carefully bring it into the pocket. Okay? Repeat the process. Bring it down, tuck it in, bring it in. Okay? Gotta make sure they're straight too. Sometimes they'll get offset a little bit on the pocket. Just kind of carefully, you don't want to damage the film. Rotate it to where it sits perfectly in the hole. Here again, the last one. Tuck it in like that. Just work it in with your fingernail. Make sure it's tucked all the way down flat. Okay, go back to where we were. Take this, take the rubber piece, lube it somehow. I think that the water or saliva works better than the oil, in my opinion. Bring it down, invert it into the pocket, bring it in, push it down firmly, holding this centerpiece down so you can feel it kind of click down, and then work up the outside. Boom, there's one, okay?
Nice.
Sometimes they'll get a little raised. You'll see where they sit up a little bit. Just take your flat blade screwdriver, kind of walk it around like that, and tuck it in. See it tucked into the pocket, nice and tight? You want it straight, okay? This thing, just kind of bring it around like this, okay? You're just gonna fold that inner piece underneath, okay? Repeat process. Tuck that in. I like to curl it in, kind of give it a little shape. Bring this down inside to where it has to be all the way down. Hold it down tight. Push the center down. Pull the outside up. Boom. There's two. And you repeat the process for the next two. This is a fix. This car's got a lot of miles on it. It's got about 190,000 miles on it. Typically wouldn't do this, but this customer's in his financial situation he's in. We're going to try to help him out.
And these whole assemblies are very expensive.
Yeah, and they have to be programmed to the car
Through the dealer.
Yep.
Yep.
or another source that can
Right.
program it. For others. We normally use a dealer because we got a good contact base with them, and they take care of it. So there again, we're on the last one. Just get it set down in there. Push the middle piece down, bring it in, like that. I like to push them down with my thumb, just kind of manipulate them in. Okay, make sure they're all flat. Make sure they're round. Make sure they're all seated in. Just like that. Carefully, don't damage the film, okay? And that's it. That's the fix. I like to clean these up a little bit. You can take these off. You can take these screens off. These screens work really well. They pop right off like this. This is what saves a lot of the solenoids from getting contamination in them. So I like to take this off carefully. Take this off, solve it, clean it up, or get a new one. You can see where the metal came in to the pocket. See the screen? The metal gets in there. Okay? Mm-hmm. Clean this off. Spray this off delicately. Put this back on. Put it on the car. Test car's gonna be fixed.
Away we go. Thanks, Neil.
See you guys.